MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Lester is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And now here is Ronald Acuna, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Soto is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 34.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Phil Niekro gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Ready now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey.
Now here's the pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, I don't think it's possible to throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one just came out.
You know, as a pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher, you make your living on that movement of the ball, going up, down, in and out. In the last place he wants that one is the middle of the plate. And unfortunately, that's where that one ended up. And the result, a solid base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. So here's Starlin Castro as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game one of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. Here's the knuckleball, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Swing and a line drive. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Braves go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Josh.
And now for Washington, Josh Harrison. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A bouncer to the left side, over to Albies. On to first, a double play.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. First delivery to him. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
plate now, Phil Necro. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0 delivery. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 34, Hank Aaron.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Comes set, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, John Lester.
Nationals, the pitcher, John Lester.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, up there.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say
Now
about that
batting.
pitch that hasn't
The
been
second
said a
baseman,
million times already.
Darling.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to
Castro.
pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ready with the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Aaron is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Chipper Jones, as we begin the top of the 4th. And now the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Harrison has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. And now in the box, Joe Torre. He collected a base hit his first time up. Lester's ready. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looped over toward first. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcel Ozuna. First offering. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves lead it 1-0. Here now is Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
Hot shot towards the hole, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Striding in now for the Nats, Gary Carter hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Albies moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jock Bell.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Down the left field line and deep. Oh-2 now from Lester. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Phil Niekro. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For Washington.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Now at the plate is Victor Robles. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on the show right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Tapped up the first baseline. Now the 2-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lester will check in on first, and he's back easily. Now the 3-2 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Acuna at second. Freeman on at first with nobody out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Chipper Jones. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
To the plate now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
That's
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runners on the move for second, and a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves on top, 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trey Turner.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And now, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
And another throw over. Runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Jerry Carter hits next as he hits one on a line to left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Ryan Harper will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ryan Harper.
7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extra step in that situation, making sure he had a great handle, deliver a strong, accurate throw, gathered himself nice.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. In the air to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 35, Phil Negro.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Negro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Guerrero, and he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. High in the air down the right field line. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. one out, nobody on. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Next to hit, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Now the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Hudson offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
Striding in is Hank Aaron. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Carter Kieboom, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a ball 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero. Last time through was a base hit. First offering as he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Chipper Jones will lead things off when we come back. We've played 8 full. Braves lead this one 3-0. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luis Avilan.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Chipper Jones. He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's picked out.
Joe Torre waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Up next, Joe Torre. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he sends it on the ground to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Now it'll be Ozzy Albies, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Now to bat, Gary Carter, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
hit to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ryan Zimmerman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch on its way, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Last strike now for the Nats. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Count remains 2-2. Two-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Phil Niekro gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.